Hi there, Michael Duke, senior producer on The Sims 4 for console.
Michael, what are you showing here with The Sims 4 at Gamescom?
So we were really excited to actually get players hands-on. We wanted to show them it's real. It really is the same game that you have on the PC. It has all the gameplay from the PC you're expecting. I think there was a lot of doubt or speculation that it wouldn't be because we haven't been able to do that in the past. So it's really the first time players can get the same PC experience on the console.
So what are some of the challenges when taking a game that's always been on PC and mobile to the console space using a physical controller?
I mean, control right out of the gate obviously is a challenge. We've basically took a strategy of a lot of iteration. So we keep bringing in people to play test and we check, and what we're trying to do is find what is the intuitive thing they naturally try and do when we give them a task, and then kind of build our controls around that. So that was a big one for us. I think outside of that, it's asking yourself just what else kind of fits the console. So we wanted to be sure that we supported the sharing capabilities of the consoles now, with the ability to live stream or just take snapshots in game. We made a point of keeping the free camera mode in the console version so that you can still jump in and get those really tight close-ups or beautiful scenery shots that we see our players on PC take.
So can you talk about the direction you took in the controls? Is it like a radial menu? Like how are you controlling and selecting your sim and and tasking them to do things?
Sure. So with the controls, so the UI is actually just like the PC version. Part of that is because we want to keep the live service going, and as the PC gets more updates, we're going to bring those to console as well. We want the console to keep getting all those free updates that our players have really appreciated over the years. On the control side of it, because the UI stayed the same, we ended up kind of doing this blended thing of you have a virtual cursor, so live mode kind of works the same way, right? You have that mouse rolling over it, but when you move into the UI and the HUD, you actually end up with more of a selection. And so your analog sticks are bouncing to the element you have currently selected, and then from there it's very console normalized with X advances forward and O back on a PlayStation controller. And just kind of in and out of things, but then at your top level you still have that virtual cursor, because that's really just the best way to drive the Sims.
Why is it taking so long for the Sims to reach the console experience, do you think?
It's a few things. When we first launched Sims 4, I think we had some challenges, and we were hearing a lot of feedback from our players, and so for us as a studio, Maxis really wanted to focus our efforts on making The Sims 4 the game we wanted it to be, and delivering on those player expectations, and really changing the norm of what The Sims has been in the past, where we just kind of had some expansions and stuff packs. We wanted 3 different types of game variety offerings. We wanted to do free things for our players. We wanted to show them that, no, this is the game we want to stay and last a really long time, and we want to make it your game too. We want to hear from you. We want to know what else should it be. So we kind of put that at the top of the stack. Over time, as we've fixed that stuff, and especially once you got toddlers out there and really kind of dealt with that last big issue everyone was upset about, it opened up the door to, okay, now what else are we talking about? And we have a lot of players asking for the console version, and we were kind of excited to go after that. And so when we got there and went, I think we could do the real game, let's do the full game. Let's not do a different console version. Let's do the same Sims 4, and let's make a game where it's about where do you want to play, not which version do you want to play.
So when does the game come out, and what platforms will it be on?
The game will be available for both PlayStation and Xbox. The Deluxe Party Edition will launch on November 14th, and the Standard Edition on November 17th. Anyone who pre-orders actually gets a bonus stuff pack, so Perfect Patio stuff will be included as a pre-order incentive for all of our players. And if you're an EA Access subscriber on Xbox, you can actually get to play the game as a free trial starting November 9th. So you can check it out and still go pre-order if you love it.
Any plans for Nintendo Switch in the future?
No plans at this time.